All right, as far as the injuries go, Mike Dana won't practice today, and Fulton won't practice today. Other than that, we look forward to challenge of getting ready to play a good Giants football team. You can really see that they've got a tremendous defense and a lot of skill on the offensive side, and their quarterback is playing well right now. So, and Brian does who you guys are familiar with. Brian does a good job, creative guy, offensively. Plus, he's got Mike Kafka there on top of that. Mike's a sharp kid, and defensively, they've got a good scheme. One we've played against a couple different times when Shane was at Tennessee. So it's a good bunch there. So, anyways, with that, time's yours.
So it sounds like then you were expecting Xavier and Royals to both practice in some form today?
Yeah, I'll practice today.
How is Royals coming along with that knee?
He's coming pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we'll just see how he does here. He's been out for a while, so I'd like to see how he moves around.
With Xavier, is there any limitations on the practice or anything of that nature?
No, neither of them.
Travis said that after the drop, talking about that there's a lot on his plate and the team asked him to do a lot. I mean, at this point in his career, is there a tendency that maybe he has too much on his plate, that he would benefit from, load management gets used at this point in the player's career sometimes? Is it worth discussing that or talking about it?
No, listen, Travis made so many of those catches right there. I don't think that's an age thing or anything at that point. So he's fine. We try to keep an eye on him the best we can.
Andy, just big picture, what are you seeing from the pass offense right now for you guys?
Yeah, probably the same thing you guys see. It's we're on at times, we're not on at times. So the same thing you guys are seeing.
Sort of off. Sorry.
Gotta keep working it.
Sort of like also a big picture. Through 2 games, what are you seeing as far as some of the issues on third down, and what do you need to do to correct what's happening right now?
Yeah. Well, we've been throwing the ball in those situations, and we want to keep them manageable first of all, and then we've got to hook up on them when called. So, and we can do a better job as coaches of putting them in a better position. So that's kind of the basics of it and what we've got to go through to do that.
Coach, I know you get input from Pat, and then you put together the game plan and say, hey, what do you like, what do you not like, and all that kind of stuff. How comfortable is he? How much is the formation part of that equation as well, specifically like Pat getting under center and maybe working in that formation as opposed to shotgun or pistol?
Yeah, he's actually grown into liking getting under there and doing that part of it. So we've worked a little bit more in there this year than we had in the past.
You guys, the script at the beginning hasn't maybe been as good as it worked out this year. What, can you put your finger on any parts of that? I know Xavier getting hurt at the very beginning was a tough one in week 1.
Yeah, no, I've got to do a better job there. I can't stand here and tell you that we're going to try this or that.
Right.
I'm playing somebody here, so. To answer that question, I got to give you the plays.
Andy, speaking of that, how comfortable are you feeling with Patrick running as much as he has been?
Yeah, listen, I am okay with it. As long as he can come back upright, we're okay. I don't like him taking big hits, but he's a competitive kid, so
And on the run game, with Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, what have you seen from them that just haven't been able to get going yet?
Yeah, we can do a better job there. We'll get that thing going better. So.
Cool. When you had Mike Kafka here as an assistant, what told you that he may be capable of calling plays?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like he could do it. Smart guy. Had played the position in the league. Had a good feel for defenses. And had a great grasp of the offense. So no reason he wouldn't be able to.
And how often do you guys communicate? I'm sure not this week, obviously, but in the off season and so on.
We talk a couple times during the offseason. Yeah.
Coach, in the media and fans, we get all excited and everything. Do we overreact? We look at an 0-2 start, and do we overreact?
Well, listen, we haven't won the game, so it's, I understand, I get it. But, you know, we keep pushing, and we'll keep pushing and working forward and see what we can do going down the road here. You know?
Andy, when you guys are winning, you typically just focus on the next game. I wonder, just because this is unfamiliar for you guys, is this something you address with the team at all? Just the start, just what the record is right now?
No, no, I just try to fix the problems we might have, yeah, in all areas, including myself, so, yeah, that's what you have time to do, be real with the guys, I'm not tell them what I think, you know, so, communicate with them and try to work it out and get it right.
Coach, there's some controversy going around the league right now, specific to Tom Brady on the Fox broadcast and co-owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. How much concern was that for you when you knew that he was going to be part of the broadcast team and he's getting to see your team from the broadcast point of view, and he goes through production meetings?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know what he's doing for them, so I can't answer that. I mean, I don't know. He's done a good job as an announcer, I think. But I don't know that either because I really don't listen to it. But I haven't really gone into all that. You know.
Did you approach any production meeting differently with him than you would any other announcing team?
No, we're not like telling secrets
Right.
in the production meeting. So I mean, there's no, not giving them the plays and stuff in the production meeting.
Coach, I know, big guy touchdowns fire everybody up when you know, get an offensive lineman in there for a catch or anything. I'm curious, what do you do when Josh Simmons, you see the effort he puts in and tracks down a DB and takes him out? Do you roll that back a couple of times in the film session or underscore, and what was kind of your reaction?
Yeah, sure, I thought that was pretty impressive. I mean, 300-pound man running like that, and making the tackle like he did. And, sure, we talked about it. That was one of the positives. So there were a lot of things we got to work on, but that was one of the positives of the game.
Last one, go ahead.
Mahomes' 30th birthday today. Can you put into perspective just what he's done throughout his 20s in the league?
Yeah, he's done quite a bit, to 30. It's hard to believe he's 30 years old. I mean, time flies. I asked him if he felt old. You know, sometimes when you're in your 20s, you look at 30 and that looks like an old man. But says he feels the same. I told him that's a good thing. Because when you get my age, you want to make sure you feel the same time.